Every day, you choose what matters most. Sometimes it's the big things. Sometimes the small. It's going your own way. Or making sure that every day you're home in time for bath time. It takes a certain kind of bank to know what matters most isn't banking, but living. Helping you live for what matters. At Webster Bank, that's how we live up to you.
Find it, try it, paint it, love it. 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 Find it, try it, paint it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
You're gonna go bring them up.
There's the goal. There's the goal. And now he's through and it's a goal. It's a goal for Westmeath.
He's got plenty of space. Nice cut. He gets around the keeper. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alfaro could be in here on his left leg. Alfaro. Oh my goodness, it's a goal.
You don't have to keep saying, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not computer illiterate. We work to make sure that the only thing you'll have to say is, it works. Mendez, go for the cross! What a goal! What a goal from Mendez!
Oh! X speed! Go back!
Eddie Speed, baby.
Serious, where is this game?
Beckham.
Buddy, I'm telling
Lansdowne, Kyle Galloway cutting in, slips one into the far side of the net, and he gets the first goal of the night for Lansdowne. 32 minutes into the match, it's always Kyle Galloway coming in the clutch in this Man and Cup match. Luis Pucho de Pozo pushes forward, nice little connection there, and a pass to the wing, on for the cross, gets to the feet of James Boot. James Boot slots it in. Lansdowne double their lead in stoppage time right before the half. Passing out of the box.
Get to it!
Nice little slip pass there to Ali Dawa. Ali Dawa adds to his tally.
So slow, guys! Why aren't you working harder?
Lansdowne moving closer to a regional berth. Not giving up here. Breaks past the defender. He's got an opening and he tries to pop it. It's an open net and it goes in the net. Down to the dying minutes, less than almost 2 minutes, and he goes for the cross. Nice trap there, but he take it down. An opportunity to solidify Lansdowne's lead, and Galloway does it. A brace for the night. Lansdowne are going to return to the regional rounds of the Amateur Cup for the first time since 2021.
But too many white shirts. They can't get the ball away. Looking, still searching. A shot from the top of the box, off the bar and in. An opening goal for the New York Greek Americans. What a strike!
Is that Etienne Body?
I believe it was. Just entering space, the top of the box and hammering that the first time. Bar down. What an opening goal. But that glorious opening strike. And another press, another ball won by the Greeks. Dancing around the top of the box, slipped in, into the sixth. A shot and a goal. Greeks up 2. Defenders able to escape them. There's a free header.
Oh,
What an opening goal! The first for Worldwide Problems FC. Slow things down a little. But get some work in on the other side. And it's a brilliant ball into the box in front of Gannett. Hammered into the back. The flag stays down. It's a third for the New York Greek Americans. Line. Ball hammered around. Helped along. There's a chance for a shot, a little dummy and a gorgeous flick, in on goal, and there it is, number 4. Gorgeous, sublime, 4-0.
We have been naming them, but yes, we have a little more familiarity with the folks of the Greek Americans. It's just
wide
just
open
worked out that
into
way.
the box, looking for another. No way to stop them.
And it's Adam Marcoux. It's the Greek Americans legend. He's played for so many years. I've always joked about how he's entered his Dimitar Berbatov days, and he scored a goal that kind of reminiscent of Thierry Henry versus Leeds United back in the 2011-12 FA Cup.
This is not enough of a lead for the Greek Americans. They want more. They have the ball back. Is there a chance for a shot?
Kept them one side.
There it is, and there it is. Wow.
Paul McVeigh. He's
Paul
always
McVeigh.
wanted to score in a national final.
That's 2 on the night for McVeigh, both coming in the second half. To play on. An opportunity. Still searching for that second goal. A brilliant dummy and a shot and a goal.
Oh, nice goal.
What a strike from the top of the box. It's a second for Worldwide Problems FC.
Weather aside, what a fantastic game of soccer here at Hofstra University Soccer Stadium, where the Greek Americans went head-to-head against Worldwide Problems for the 2024 Nisa Nation National Final. Guys, beside me, we have the winners of the 2024 Nisa Nation title, the Greek Americans. I am happy to be joined with Francesco, Adam and Mehdi. Guys, massive congratulations, 2024 Nisa Nation National titles. Obviously, celebrations are in order.
Yeah, unbelievable day, great win, unbelievable performance. We're a great group of people, persons, and yeah, we just played a really good game and we got it.
Fantastic game of soccer, obviously. And this is your first title for the three of you. The Greek Americans have secured 6 national titles, but for the three of you here, it's your first national title.
Yeah, I'm probably the oldest in the team, if not one of the oldest. I feel like the oldest, but when I joined the club, they had just come off winning a national title, so I came with the idea that soon enough we'll get one, and it took a little while, but I think about a decade later, we've gotten another one, so it couldn't be sweeter. Sometimes the longer you wait, the better it gets, so really excited and happy to be here with these guys.
As the oldest of the team, do you feel like the dad of the group sometimes?
I do all the time, actually. I do. It's hard to keep everybody in line, so but I do my best and I get some help sometimes. So.
Well, you definitely kept everyone in line tonight. And then for yourself, fantastic game of soccer. It was a very high scoring game of soccer. Greek Americans obviously took off in the start, securing 2 goals by Parinelli and Bodie. Second half came in, Worldwide Games secured a goal within the first 2 minutes, I want to say. Obviously Greek Americans came back 4 goals, so 6-2 was the final score. What was going through your head throughout all these goals?
The first 10 minutes where we scored the 2 goals, it was pretty much good, and we were like literally talking about it in the half of like we gotta be careful if they score 1 goal, because as soon as the 2-1 they're gonna get the tempo and they're gonna get the timing over us. So it was kind of like challenging the first couple of like 15 minutes in the second half, but we find a way to have more chances. Thank God we scored couples, and that's when we have more. We were more comfortable and we had more space to add more. So we had pretty much the same scenario in the semi-final. So I'm so happy with the performance. I'm so happy with my teammates. For the whole season so far, we're doing great. Like in the EPSL League, and in this Nisa Championship. So more goals to come, more wins, more titles. And I love it here. I had this in the summer. I had another summer league. We were playing the national with Motown against a team in Yes. So yeah, so we lost, and it was really here. I couldn't like. So today I had my revenge, and finally we got the title, and I'm so happy for the Greeks.
We have to give a round of applause though for Worldwide Problems, because they're a newly established club, they're still in their infancy, and to secure a spot in tonight's final, it obviously shows that they have a very strong work ethic.
Yeah, really good work ethic. As I said, this group is made of really good people, hard worker, and we enjoy. Every game we play together. I think we have fun, and that leads to winning. Sometimes losing, but we learn and we keep going on. We are excited to keep playing.
And just two shout outs to add to that. The first is Worldwide. I think they did really well to get here, and obviously they traveled, and we had the advantage to play in front of some fans and to be on the home field. So that's a big advantage for us, and we were lucky enough to have it. It's a beautiful place to play, so we were lucky for that. Second shout out goes to the club, because there's so many people behind the scenes that work every single time and come out to all these games and support us and keep us going through all of this. So we get the enjoyment to come out and play and get a result and to be happy with good people around us. But huge shout out, thanks to the guys that put it together, because without them, none of us would be here playing. So fantastic for them.
I would definitely thank the league for this, and the organization was perfect, but I have to thank our staff too for putting the effort and making this happen. Is not that easy, especially in New York, so I really give them the credit for that.
Well, this isn't your final game of the season. You also have a game next week. What can you take away from tonight's performance that you can bring onto the field next week?
Score more goals.
Yep.
Just keep scoring. There you go. Big game. It's a perfect time to play them.
And then, guys, your final question. We're closing off 2024 here. You have a game next week. What's in store next year for the Greek Americans?
Well, obviously we're gonna try to replicate what we achieved this season and perhaps doing better. But I don't know what can we do better. You know,
It's game by game, and every game is like we gotta win, and that's how it goes. Yeah.
Well, I'll let you lift up the trophy one more time for the camera. Guys, lift it on up there. I'll let you go back and celebrate with your team. I'm sure they all want to celebrate. So that wraps up the 2024 NISA Nation National Championship. Congratulations to every single team involved and to Worldwide Problems for traveling all the way from California here to New York. It was a very cold evening here at Hofstra Stadium soccer pitch, but a fantastic game of soccer for the Greek Americans who have claimed their 6th national title. My name's Anya Hurricane here at New Logical Sports, and thank you very much to every single person that has tuned in. This is my final game of the season, and it's been such an honour to be your presenter here at New Logical Sports, and obviously to Patrick Murphy for the videography and to all the commentators who have joined us. We'll see you next year in 2025 at New Logical Sports.
On the drive. Nice little deft pass there, putting in the first goal, and it goes in. Lansdowne open to scoring. It's Liam Walsh. The man from keeper took the risk. Looking to take the space outside. Cutting and take the bend in. Does it go in? Lansdowne trying to respond real fast. Going for the cross. Ooh, nice little back pedal there. Cuts it. Chance. Was it back? Leros just trying to pickpocket every opportunity here. And it to tap in. What a save, but another tap in. And it goes back in. Lansdowne level it again. It's Liam Walsh. Once again, he scores a brace. Goals for a hand. He cuts it in on against the goal line. Take it down. He picks right, slips it in, and Lansdowne retake the lead. It's Kyle Galloway. LaRosse firing. Oh, and he goes in. It's a level game once again. 3-3.
So when the game starts, just hit the segment, the arrow. Okay. And you're up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's match from Jack McManus Field in on Roosevelt Island. We are live, and we are ready to bring you Lansdowne Yonkers versus Schneider. We're going to have the starting lineups for you right now. Both teams are looking to get ready. Lansdowne looks ready. Just waiting a moment here on Schneider to get started. But in the meantime, starting 11 for Lansdowne. Number 22, James Boot. Number 4, Musa Bala Danso. Number 99, Daniel DeMarco. Number 18, Michael Gallagher. Number 13, Kyle Galloway. Number 23, Matthew Iriardi. Number 28, Alexander Jacobs. Number 20, Gene Marin. Number 3, Luis Puchol del Pozo. Number 7, Liam Salmon. Number 11, Liam Walsh. And for Schneider, I believe this is the most accurate lineup I've got right now, is number 17, Richard Bastian. Number 18, Dennis Cook Jr. Number 7, Sebastian Das. Number 11, Thomas de Andrade Gomes. Number 9, Salim Zaziri. Number 21, Kyriakos Kaperelis. Number 8, Roy Kioso. Number 3, Eub Matthew. Number 20, Mateo Munoz. Number 15, Denise Onku. And number 22, Warren Pereira. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. My name is Dave Einhorn. It is a pleasure to be here with you in the cold. Not the rain this time. Shout out to my production support, Jason, behind the camera tonight. And as always, thank you to New Logical for the opportunity to be here commentating and broadcasting live and local soccer straight to you on this wonderful Sunday evening. Waiting for the referee's signal here, and we're off. Schneider are going to play the ball back and let that one go out of play. Lansdowne are going to have a throw here. Lansdowne are going to pick up the ball and recycle here the back line. This is number 3, Liam Salmon, and now out wide. He's going to go back to his keeper, all bundled up. That ball through midfield is going to be intercepted by Schneider. Quickly played forward, but then taken back by Lansdowne. Schneider pressing early here. As Lansdowne look to retain possession, is that, I thought they might have called that a foul, but no, ref's going to let play go on. Lansdowne's going to take the ball in their own corner and play out from the back, and now they could have an opportunity if they break here. Ball played through, is blocked and then cut off, but that is going to be offside.
That's literally the most important thing. Just
yeah.
Far away from the.
Yeah. Ball play from the restart. Both teams vie for possession here in the midfield. It's going to be Lansdowne that picks it up. Let's see. I believe as Michael Gallagher that had possession in the back there. Now brought up and switched over to number 3, Del Pozo. Ball from, let's see, nope. Actually, it's going to be a breakaway for Schneider into the box. into the area and switched out wide. That one actually hit the ref and rebounds nicely for Lansdowne, who could pick it up and drive forward. Lansdowne on the far side of the field. Have a man down the right. Can they get the ball in? Here comes the middle, but it is cut out by Schneider. That's going to be picked back up by Michael Gallagher, played forward, and then intercepted and played long by the Schneider goalkeeper. That one's going to go out of play. You're going to have to forgive me as a rookie here, ladies and gentlemen, as I am staring into some very bright lights, which does make looking at the Lansdowne jerseys a little difficult to find name and number. But hey, day by day, we all get better. At least it's not raining this time. That is what I am holding on to. All right, Lansdowne are going to pick the ball up here around midfield from the throw, play it forward, out wide. There's a good idea, but just a little too heavy of a touch. And let's see how Schneider want to play this one. Rolling it out from the back. Lansdowne are going to look to press. Launched forward. And I believe that is Danso that's got a nice, good header on that one. Picked up in midfield for Lansdowne. And intercepted nicely by Schneider here on this side. Brought into midfield by number 17 and then called for a foul. 17, Richard Bastian. Here we go from the restart. Lansdowne bringing the ball forward. Patient build up here. Nice and easy as they scope out Schneider. That is Del Pozo. Plays it in, but it's going to be intercepted and launched forward by Schneider. Offside is the call. Is Matthew Uriardi on the ball now. Turns and finds. Believe that might be Kyle Galloway. Looking at names and numbers here. Foul called in favor of Lansdowne. Uriardi goes over on the challenge. Quick restart for Lansdowne. Moose is going to play the ball into midfield and have it come right back out to Del Pozo here out wide. Gallagher is going to swing it back to Danzo. Danzo's looking to point somebody. But that one's going to be picked up by Schneider. And kept in play and recovered by Lansdowne, who can now break here. But it looks like it's going to be cut out instead. As Schneider come forward, number 8, Rui Kioso. Possession changes hands again. Ooh. Not sure Lansdowne appreciated that tackle, the way that player came in and let out a very exasperated sigh. But it will be a throw for Lansdowne here on the near side. Here's the ensuing throw. And the ball played in low.
React to it, react to it. Well done, Matt.
And let's see what the referee's giving here. I believe that's a free kick. That's going to go in favor of Schneider.
Drop the lanes, drop the lanes. Encourage it one way, JP, drop the lanes. James, JP, drop the lane for the second. Walty, second ball. Kyle, drop. Liam, drop more, Liam.
You might be hearing the calls of Coach Matt Kane here, very close to me. Ball played over on the far side for Lansdowne, and now up the field and right into the hands of the goalkeeper. Great idea, just a little heavy. He's going to launch it forward to number 17 for Schneider. Played out wide here, back to Kioso, and picked up and played forward. Kioso wants it on the wing. Can he find somebody? Laying down on the challenge was the Lansdowne defender as that ball goes out wide and is going to be kept in play for the moment by Schneider, and now played all the way back out. Lansdowne looked to press here, 2-on-1 and recover possession, but it's going to go back out to the wing and played nicely back. And I believe the ref has called for a free kick, or did that go out of play? Yep, just to confirm that did go out for a throw. So Lansdowne are going to reset here. We'll see if Schneider chooses to press. And it looks like they might send a few. Lansdowne want to go out wide, it seems, or at least leave an option open. As Schneider are really looking to take advantage and keep the ball high up in their final third. Ball played out from the back. I believe that's Del Pozo. Back to Del Pozo. Looking for an option. He's going to go back into the midfield, and that ball is headed well and picked up by Kioso here on the wing. He's going to send it forward, but it'll fall rather calmly here to Danso. And then back to Del Pozo, who looks up. Options in midfield, played along, out wide, the 1-2 to Gallagher, and that will be going out for a throw. Excuse me, that was not Gallagher, that was Galloway.
Drop the line, Kyle. Don't look at the ball. Drop off.
Ensuing throw for Schneider.
Good. Now we go. Now we go.
Kioso takes the touch back to Bastion and then played forward. Del Pozo is there to cover. That's going to be played all the way down the line. An excellent job being put out of play there. I believe that is Danso, yes. Lansdowne are going to pick up the throw, take it forward into midfield. And it looked like they had the option to send somebody forward if they could pick a pass, but it's not going to pan out that way. Danso is going to bring the ball forward in midfield. Option is going to go wide. A little bit of a wayward pass there, but it'll come back to Danso. He will look at the right back there. Now come out wide to Del Pozo here on the near side.
Michael, don't leave too early, man. Let the lad develop first.
And let's see what kind of run they can come up with. This one's going to be picked up by Schneider. That pressing is coming in handy for Schneider early on. Gene Mara is going to give the ball to Del Pozo for the throw. And Del Pozo took a little bit of a shot there. Meanwhile, Schneider going to come forward. Number 11, Andrade Gomes is going to send the ball out wide. And that is kept expertly off the line there by the goalkeeper. Ball played forward for Lansdowne, just missed the touch. To be able to control that one. Oof, a rough challenge there, but that's going to go out for a throw in favor of Lansdowne. Excellent save by the keeper.
Fast night.
Danso. Play to develop the Schneider closer and closer. Ooh, the calls for men on there got increasingly hot, but Lansdowne were able to play out temporarily and save that one right on the line. And now turn around and play it forward from midfield. It's been some excellent defending so far from Schneider. The way that they're closing in on that back line is very much like a shark smelling blood in the water. Del Pozo here, more of an attacking position this time. Ball's going to be played out wide and sent forward.
React with the knowledge.
Schneider going to recover. Can they play out? They can. And here we go off to the races again. Back to the keeper, then back to Del Pozo. Still a lot of Schneider players in that area, but they are jogging back. Out wide for Lansdowne. Cut out by Schneider. Play back in midfield and now recovered.
You must react there.
Danso is going to try the other side with Marin this time. Good header there. Lansdowne are able to keep possession all the way on the far side. The ball comes in and is going to be picked up calmly. Nice and easy by the Schneider keeper. He's going to roll it out wide here. And now it's Lansdowne's turn to poach. Attacker there is going to fall over in pursuit of the ball. It's number 11, Liam Walsh. Field conditions today are pretty good, I imagine. We are supposedly going to get snow, but that will be long after this game, and it won't be more than half an inch. Ball played forward here. Danzo's going to clean it up and play back over to Pozo. Pozo with the option to think, and is going to go back to Danzo. Danzo calling him in. In from midfield. Over to number 30, I believe that is 33. Driving forward now is Lansdowne. Ball played into the middle. Can he get the shot away? We're going to drives it back into the box. Is there anybody at the back post? Ooh, that one goes over. That might be Lansdowne's best opportunity so far. But that one is going to sail wide. Or excuse me, that one's going to sail right over.
Ready, JP. Ready, JP. Good. Walty, let JP do that. Seconds, not seconds. Win it. Good.
Excellent header there from Lansdowne.
Go, JP. Go, JP.
Putting Schneider on the back foot right from the start. And they're going to keep possession here from the goalkeeper's kick. Schneider are going to turn around. And actually, excellent play there and a foul called for Lansdowne. Ooh, a little bit of afters, maybe not so much. Wasn't quite sure who the Lansdowne player was that may or may not have allegedly have done something. Didn't really look like anything was in that, but that is Mateo Munoz, who is down on the floor. What I imagine is a very cold pitch to be sitting on. This is going to be James Boot to send it in here. It looks like they're lining up maybe to go somewhere near the back post. Can't see. Maybe Danzo puts his hand up there. Let's see if they go for him. It's going to be sent in, and it will be Danzo, but he can't put his head on it, and they will. Referee's going to call a foul against Lansdowne here. Well, a great idea there for Lansdowne. Danzo's been known to score a goal or two. And is that one going to be called for offsides? I believe it is. But hey, Lansdowne will have the shot anyway. Some Schneider to get us started again. Will say, as cold as it is, there's also not a lot of wind that's really playing any kind of factor. This is just 20-degree weather. Lansdowne are going to pick that one up. Play back over to Pozo. And let's see if we get this slow sort of build-up that we've been seeing. No. Maybe a little bit more direct. Ball comes over to Pozo. He's going to play it out wide. Tackle comes in from Schneider's Bastion, but it's going to remain a Lansdowne. It's going to go for a Lansdowne throw. Pozo very quickly over to Galloway, to Danzo. Danzo into the midfield. Gallagher. Galloway out wide. Schneider recover and launch it forward to their winger on the left. Can he drive at the Lansdowne defense? Looking for options, plays it all the way across. The Schneider forward actually fell in the box. And now here's Bastien, who's going to drive it low, but really not with a lot of venom. Wasn't quite sure if he got that one off cleanly. Back out wide to Mateo. And now to Bastien, who's on the byline looking. And Lansdowne are going to safely recover that one. And let's see how they choose to play this. Back into midfield is going to be intercepted by Schneider. And then once more back over to Bastien, but Lansdowne with an excellent recovery there to send the ball out for a throw. Ensuing throw in for Schneider. Ball's out wide, sent into the middle. Can anybody meet it? Chested down and put over the bar. Well, worrying signs for Lansdowne there. And now both teams have put one over the bar from close range. Here come Lansdowne again. Schneider lining up, ready to press, and here it is. Back to the keeper, who's going to launch it to the far side of the field. And some great footwork to keep that in play there from the Schneider defender. Ball's going to go back to the keeper. And now let's see if Lansdowne choose to press. And they will. And ooh, some FIFA skill moves there from Schneider. Some live action button mashing. Comes up with a pretty move. Played out from the back and on the far side. Picked up in midfield by, I believe that's number 14. Out wide to number 7, back into the midfield and now back on the far side. It's going to be driven in, but intercepted by Lansdowne. Kyle Galloway with the interception there. He's going to lay it off for Pozo. Pozo back into the midfield. Excellent turn there. The 1-2, faking everybody out. Galloway leaves Schneider in a hall of mirrors as Lansdowne try to work the ball forward. Danzo goes in for the challenge, and that's going to expose the Lansdowne defense here. It's 3-on-1. Not necessarily exposed to defense, but that shot is going to sail well wide from Schneider. Ensuing goal kick here. Going to be brought up by Danso. Schneider backing off for right now. But Dennis Cook Jr., number 18, he looks like a sprinter at the starting line, and there he goes. And more challenges in midfield, and that is going to be a foul against Schneider in favor of Lansdowne. Danso with the ball. He's going to bring it up. Pozo on the near side here, goes back to Danzo. And Schneider backing off for right now in this position, but here they come now. It is like a whole line of defensive ends that are trying to sack the quarterback at once. And that foul is going to go in favor of Lansdowne too. Kyle Galloway goes over and is going to be, I believe that's Kioso on Galloway. Kioso is going to be called for the foul. Galloway lifts it forward into the box. Held up well and kept in play for right now for Lansdowne. Some felt that might have been a foul, driven in and over and into the side netting from Lansdowne. Over there on the far side. See if I could get a good look at the number there. Now it's Lansdowne's turn to press, and they're going to win a throw high up the field. Right back into the attacking third, and this one crossed in. Met by the Schneider head and taken away now by Schneider, who could play forward. I might have been offside from where I was looking, but I guess not. Played in the middle, and shot is going to go wide. Well, credit to the Schneider player there, to the forward for timing that just right. Looked like he might have been in front of the ball, but then again, that's why I'm behind the mic and not on the pitch. Here we go. Over to Galloway. Back to Pozo. Back to off for Galloway. And by Schneider, but played off of Lansdowne for a throw. Well, definitely some tiki. We'll see if Lansdowne can pull off the Taka part of it. We'll do that throw again for Schneider. As Richard Bastian throws in. This one's going to be played in the middle. The 1-2 is going to leave him wide open, and Schneider take the lead. Excellent. Left them all alone. And the finish was calm, cool, and collected. in the 27th minute. Score is 1-0 in favor of Schneider. That is Sebastian Das. Sebastian Das with the goal for Schneider. And we'll see if Lansdowne have an answer. Here we go. They've been getting into these positions where it's very clear that Schneider want to press, but how they choose to work their way out of it has been an issue. That one's going to go out of play for Lansdowne. Here's Danso, and again, it's the pause and the choice. You can see these Lansdowne players doing their best to think through how they are going to play through this defense, through this high press of Schneider. Let's see, Poso again. Realizes he's in a corner, dribbles away, over to the end line, back to Danso. Played over and across, down the end line and worked out, but cut out by Schneider, who again can drive forward here, but Danso is going to clean up. Drive back to the goalkeeper. It's almost like a line of players playing dodgeball, where everybody realizes it's like a 3-on-1 in dodgeball is how I would put it. The way all of these players are just lined up ready to pounce. The only thing is, Lansdowne are the one with the ball. Let's see, can they pick out a pass, a run? Something for Danso to work with, lays the ball off into midfield. Excellent job to ride that challenge, but Schneider are going to come away with the ball and play it upfield on the wing. Cut out nicely there by Lansdowne. Here's Poso again. Once again, pondering move, plays over to Danso. Let's see. Over to Poso. What can they try this time? Played in the middle of Galloway, out wide on the wing. Can Lansdowne make something of this as the ball's driven low, and that's going to go out for, believe, a throw. Yes, referee is signaling for a throw, and that looked a little bit better. Lansdowne looked to maybe bring somebody back from that midfield to be able to give out another option, another player to lay off to, or somebody to work off of, so that they're not just caught stranded almost, is the word I'd use. As this ball's going to go out, we have another throw in for Lansdowne. Danso picks up the ball. Lansdowne are going to come all the way out, turn around over to Poso, and calls for a foul, but the ref is going to say no. That is a throw-in for Schneider. Kioso back over, played wide but cut out by Danso. Headed back into midfield, Danso again. And again, an excellent job to move the ball across to a teammate. Now on the far side of the field, Lansdowne have possession. And they are going to go back. Danso again. I believe that is Matthew Iriarte that they are bringing in as kind of an outlet, as another option for Lansdowne to kind of work through this very, very tight defense. Very clear first line of a defense and attack for Schneider. Because the quicker that they get to that ball, the quicker they turn around and can find themselves in a great attacking opportunity. And so far, Lansdowne's options to pass around or through them just haven't worked out the way they'd hoped. Throw on the far side for Schneider. We'll do it again. Ball is played over, headed back very smartly by Danso, back to the goalkeeper. And let's see. Here they already are looking. Played forward and then back. I don't think they like that one. Back to Pozo. Galloway and Iriarte dropping. It's Iriarte. It's Galloway on the wing. Played in. And there's Lansdowne, and that's what they could do if they beat that first line of defense. Played in and over everybody. And then out by Schneider. And that's an encouraging sign for Lansdowne. Just enough to maybe make Schneider think about backing off a little bit, because he was absolutely clear on the wing there. He just needed somebody on the end of that cross. Are we going to get the long throw? We are going to get a throw into the box, and it's going to be met by his Schneider head and put out for a Lansdowne corner. See if we can spy what the game plan is from over here. Corner comes in, out swinger, and calls for handball are going to be waved away by the referee, but Lansdowne maintains possession, driven to the end line. Everybody jumps. Danso falls and seems to make contact, but it's not enough, as that one's going to be played out to safety. A bit of acrobatics there from Danso, but I don't think he made contact cleanly. Now let's see Lansdowne bring the ball forward again. And so far, Schneider back off. Played back into the middle. This is the game that Lansdowne want to play, as the shot's blocked. Recovered by Schneider and played upfield. It's a 4-on-2 with the ball out wide in the wing, played in and stopped nice and easy by Danso. And now it's become a little bit more open as Lansdowne will take the ball back into midfield. But that one's going to be by everybody. Rioso is going to pick it up.
Just one. Good. Drop it there. One. Win it, Walter.
Great effort by Galloway to try and get that ball back, but Kioso was right there. Played forward up the line towards Kioso. Cut up. Played over the top, and that one's going to be called back for offside, and Schneider don't like it. Well, that would have been a 2-goal lead for Schneider, but picked up by Danso. Danzo's going to pick the ball up.
And he's blind now. He cannot see. It's too cold for him.
Some Schneider's manager continuing to protest the offside call. Meanwhile, Lansdowne got to find a way through again. Ooh, caught there. And that's going to be a free kick and maybe more. One big cry came out after that challenge. Trying to turn around and see the number there.
How did you see an offside there? There was no offside. You know the offside rule. That was not an offside. No need for it?
Play resumes. Some Schneiders still haven't let go of the offside call, but maybe they can get this one right instead. Out comes the Lansdowne goalkeeper, who sends it all the way back forward. And Lansdowne do have a player there. And was that offsides? I believe not. No. That one's going to go out of play for a Schneider throw-in. Richard Bastian to throw in. He's going to hit Kioso, but Poso's going to pick it up and launch it forward. And Lansdowne are going to earn the foul. Liam Walsh pulled down.
That's it. Since when are the coaches bringing the ball? I just did it. Can you fuck off? I just did it. You have anything nice to say? Say it in German. Fuck off. What did you say? I didn't hear it.
Ball out wide is going to go out of play in favor of Schneider, who still maintain a 1-0 lead here going into the 41st minute as we head towards stoppage time. Play is going to be stopped here. The ref is going to be speaking to both managers.
The ball is yours. You hear that?
Yeah, there has been a lot of chirping in the background between both managers. Mostly coming from Schneider after the disallowed goal. That's really what sparked and set it off. You wouldn't think that they were up 1-0 the way that some of those exchanges were going. But both managers have been warned by the center referee. We're going to get the throw in here. Cleaned up by Danzo. Headed along and then sent back. And up into the air. Was there a pull there on the Lansdowne player? There might have been. Still in play for Schneider. Held up, and now bodies flying and falling in every which direction. Looked almost like a textbook holding call. Maybe setting a pick in basketball is what that looked like. But the call go in favor of Schneider. Ball comes in, headed down, cleared away by Lansdowne, and picked back up by, or sent back in, picked back up by the Lansdowne keeper. And even this late in the first half, it's more pressing. Danso. Back to the goalkeeper. Picked up and rolled back out to Poso. Poso picks his head up, decides to go back. Believe that's Gallagher playing it forward into midfield, but it's going to be intercepted by Schneider, and Das nearly got on the end of that. He's the game's only scorer so far, Sebastian Das of Schneider. He had a one-on-one with the keeper and very coolly finished in the 27th minute. As we get closer to this, that one's going to be taken off by Bastian and driven out of play. Kios is going to get the throw in for Schneider. Played off of Das, and then back into midfield. Bit of a push there from Lansdowne. And I cannot imagine that lying on the ground face down like that is comfortable. There's being as cool as the other side of the pillow, and then there's being on the ground in 10-degree weather. Schneider. Let's take the free kick here. 2 minutes of added time. 2 minutes of added time is the call, as Schneider are going to have that one driven out of play by Lansdowne. It will be a throw in. Bastian to take the throw in. Will he go long? He's going to go to the top of the box, but it's going to be taken away by Lansdowne. Can they find a break here? No, that's going to be cut out by Schneider again. Kioso, edge of the area, back outside. Switches the play and picked away by Lansdowne. Can they get this right? It is a 2-on-1. Excellent through ball, and the Schneider keeper comes out to help clear. Played away, cleared by Schneider, and that one's going to go out of play. Ref, I believe, wants to stop play here for a second. It's going to be Schneider's ball. Lansdowne recover. See if they can get one more opportunity before the end of the half here. Played forward. Picked up by Schneider. Excellent tackle there.
First good one, Alex. Alex, everyone legged up, please.
Played forward, but there's nobody out wide for Lansdowne. And Schneider gonna play their way. That one goes over and out. We've had 1 minute. We're into the second minute now of stoppage time. As Lansdowne continue to look for an equalizer.
Well done, Ballard. Twice now.
Danso with the ball. Can he keep possession as Schneider's forward goes to ground? That's going to be a Lansdowne throw. Excellent job to keep that ball in. Played over the middle, but kept back out by Schneider.
Have your setup now. Strong.
Excellent job by Danso. Let's see, I believe that one might have been for Lansdowne, but Schneider are going to take it. Bastian here on the near side. He's going to drive forward. Goal scorer, Dast, out wide. Recovered and cleared by Lansdowne. And that will be that for the first half. Ball launched into the air either in frustration or exuberance, but that's how the first half comes to a close. The score is Schneider 1, Lansdowne 0. We will see you for the start of the second half in just a few moments. Thank you for joining us. Be right back.
Every day, you choose what matters most. Sometimes it's the big things. Sometimes the small. It's going your own way. Or making sure that every day you're home in time for bath time. It takes a certain kind of bank to know what matters most isn't banking, but living. Helping you live for what matters. At Webster Bank, that's how we live up to you.
Find it, try it, paint it, love it. 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 Find it, try it, paint it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
You're gonna go bring them up.
It's a goal for West Mead.
You don't have to keep saying, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not computer illiterate. We work to make sure that the only thing you'll have to say is, it works. Mendez, go for the cross! What a goal! What a goal from Mendez!
Oh! XP! Go back. Eddie Speed, baby.
Serious? Where is this game?
Beckham. Buddy, I'm telling.
Lansdowne, Kyle Galloway cutting in, slips one into the far side of the net, and he gets the first goal of the night for Lansdowne. 32 minutes into the match, it's always Kyle Galloway coming in the clutch in this Man and Cup match. Luis Pucho Pipozo pushes forward, nice little connection there, and a pass to the wing, on for the cross, gets to the feet of James Boot. James Boot slots it in. Lansdowne double their lead. In stoppage time right before the half. Passing out of the box.
Get to it!
Nice little slip pass there to Ali Dawa. Ali Dawa adds to his tally.
So slow, guys! Why aren't you working harder?
Lansdowne moving closer to a regional berth. Not giving up here. Breaks past the defender. He's got an opening, and he tries to pop it. It's an open net, and it goes in the net. Down to the dying minutes, less than almost 2 minutes, and he goes for the cross. Nice trap there, but he take it down. An opportunity to solidify Lansdowne's lead, and Galloway does it. A brace for the night. Lansdowne are going to return to the regional rounds of the Amateur Cup for the first time since 2021.
But too many white shirts. They can't get the ball away. Looking, still searching. A shot from the top of the box, off the bar and in. An opening goal for the New York Greek.
All right, we are just about ready to get back underway here. Second half. No changes at the start of the second half for either team. Schneider currently leading 1-0 as we go into the second half. I'll hold it. There's the referee's whistle. And we are back underway. Lansdowne are going to continue to look for an equalizer. Let's see how they set up here. Schneider have been playing a high press, a very intricate press, most of the game. And it's given Lansdowne quite the trouble. This one's going to be called for offside. Schneider, meanwhile, took the lead through Sebastian Das in the 27th minute and really haven't looked back. They had a rather controversial goal ruled offside and disallowed. Both coaches were subsequently given a warning. But beyond that, this is going to be a foul in favor. Actually, this play is going to be stopped here. That might be a head injury. Head looking more like the hip, maybe the groin area. That's number 11, Tomas de Andrade Gomes for Schneider. Danso is going to pick the ball up, and we'll see if this press continues the life that it's had so far in this match. Lansdowne on the far side. Played back and over to Danso. Towards the end of the half, Lansdowne were looking at making progress by dropping more players back, giving more options to create something. They had an excellent opportunity where they were able to release one of their wingers out wide, but unfortunately nobody was there for the cross to put anything home. Danso cleans up. Lansdowne maintained possession. That's Pozo on the far side. Played over and held up well. Launched over. Cleared away, but not entirely. Lansdowne on the front foot, driving into the box. And toe poked away by Schneider. Here's Andrade out wide. That one's going to be played out. Better is the call from Matt Kane, coach of Lansdowne. Liking what he's seeing so far. It's a nice 1-2 combination. Leaves some open space in the box. Player went over, and that one's going to be called against Danso. They're calling him for the push. The push on number 18, Dennis Cook Jr. of Schneider. Ball's back in play. It met squarely on the head of the Lansdowne defense. Taken away here, number 3, Yub Matthew. And now played long over the top. Can Liam Walsh bring it down? He can. One-on-one, but tripped up. And now the calls for offside are going to come from Schneider. Danso steps in and makes an excellent tackle there. Schneider really feel that that last play was offside, but there was no call from the assistant lineman. And that's the same assistant linesman who made the offside call that went against Schneider. So you could understand the anger as Schneider are going to come forward here. Excellent save. Played it in the area and saved excellently by Daniel DeMarco. We have about 15 people here in attendance, on top of team, staff, equipment, myself, and all. 15 people braving the cold to see some local soccer, and they are really being treated to a show so far. To be or not to be offside, as Hamlet probably said. Picked up in the midfield here. Toe poked through, but smothered up by DeMarco. He's going to release over to, that might be, I believe that might be Poso. Played it in the midfield. And now back. The halftime team talk for Lansdowne seemed very extensive. It was very clear that they wanted to come up with a plan for this press and to figure out how to play the game their way. And that was basically, those were basically the words of Coach Kane. Ball's going to be released out wide for number 7, Liam Salmon, who's going to go over there. No foul called. That's number 7, Das for Schneider on the ball, played forward. Forward now by number 18, Dennis Cook Jr. And ooh, that could have been a very dangerous tackle there in midfield, but Lansdowne come away with the ball. Those were essentially the words of Coach Matt Kane, as this one's going to be played forward and will land in the arms of the goalkeeper, but not without a good attempt from Liam Walsh. He said it was very clear, Matt Kane said, we want to find a way to play through the press. We want to be strategic. We have to figure out a way to be able to play our own game. For Schneider, it was simple. Coach said, we want to win. And don't you just love the sincerity from a manager these days? He did add that suppressing Lansdowne's wingers would be a key to just winning. But that overall, the mentality and belief is, well, win. And let's see if Lansdowne can figure out a way to play through this press. That's Cook lining up to press. That one's going to come forward. Salmon's going to give chase. The keeper came out there for a second, and this one's going to be called offside. Not entirely sure why the Schneider keeper came out there. It looked like they may have had that one covered. Well, I am watching the game and not looking at the monitor, so it could have been another defender I didn't see there. Throw's going to go for Lansdowne. Lansdowne in the green and white hoops. That one's going to be intercepted and called for the foul there. After Andrade Gomes runs over the Lansdowne defender, the ensuing free kick over to Gallagher. Gallagher to Danso. Danso into the midfield and then back. On a size at the referee. What does Lansdowne to do for this press? Played forward and then cleared back to Danso. Cook gives chase. Danso's going to keep possession here. Danso going over. Probably not an easy thing to do. Ball played from out wide is going to be met by the foot of the Schneider defender. Played forward. Can Lansdowne work out a 1-2? Walsh to throw in. And this one's going to be played out. Going to be a throw for Schneider. Well, earlier today, Celtic did come back from 1-0 to be able to draw and then take to extra time and then later win in penalties against their arch rivals Rangers. And these boys in green will look to do the same, albeit we will have no extra time or penalties. And this is certainly not a Scottish Cup final. But all the same, that equalizer remains important. And Matt Cain is doing everything in his power to will his players towards it. Ooh, there's a mistake there. A missed kick. Played forward, Lansdowne continue to attack. And here comes the Lansdowne press. They say, if you could do it, we could do it better. And that foul is going to go against Lansdowne. That one's going to go against Lansdowne in favor of Schneider. Schneider coach not thrilled with the kicking of the ball away. Sent forward. And that one's going to go out for a throw. I do want to give a shout out to everybody who is following us online. Currently 35 of you on the stream. Thank you very much for being here with us for your Sunday night soccer. I hope wherever you are, it's nice and warm. Lansdowne and bring the ball up. I don't see any comments in the chat, but if anybody would like to say anything or would like to be noticed, I'm certainly here. There we go. Malik says, "Vamos Lansdowne," and that is honestly the energy that they need right now as the ball's on the far side and they maintain possession. Brought forward here. Played over, point of attack switched. Excellent job to take possession away by Schneider, and then just an all-out battle. Just really give credit to both players for not giving up on the ball there. It's going to be Lansdowne's, and the ensuing throw is going to lead to a free kick here, right near the touchline. More comments from both coaches. Well, really, Schneider's coach, although I would like to remind everybody, both coaches have been warned for making comments at each other. Did ask the referee, do want to be completely honest and transparent with everyone. It was called offside as the ensuing free kick comes in, meets the head of everybody, and then misses the head of everybody. And then is calmly picked up by Schneider's goalkeeper, who's going to distribute out wide. Ref said in terms of playing, it's nice and easy out there. It's fine. It's not cold. There's no such thing as bad weather, just bad jackets. As Lansdowne play out from the back on the far side. They're going to have about 30 minutes here. A little bit more than 30 minutes to find an equalizer. Foul is called against Schneider. Lansdowne take the ensuing free kick. Danso's going to play in the middle for Gallagher. Launches wide into the box. Someone is there. Walsh was there. Picked up by Gallagher. Nice 1-2. Can somebody be released? Almost met the foot of the Lansdowne attacker, but kept just out by Schneider's goalkeeper. And now we might be getting to the point where Both managers might be thinking about substitutions. Free kick here for Schneider. They're going to play it short. And now let's see that Lansdowne press. This one's going to be kept in with an excellent back heel by Lansdowne. They're going to be on the attack, driving forward. Looked like the Lansdowne player might have grabbed the ball there, but a foul was called. Did look like he got a hand on the ball. Free kick for Lansdowne. Let's see how they want to play this. Danso is up. Walsh is there. It's going to be... Danso goes over. Actually, both Danso and Walsh looked... Danso and another player looked to have gone over. There's nothing called. This is going to be released to Dast. Played up to Cook Jr., but he can't control it. And I'll tell you what, that ball is going to be kicked away. And there's a smile on the face of the Lansdowne player. We're going to have two changes here. Walsh and Boot come out. This one's going to be played forward. The Schneider coach is being given another talking to, already been warned here by our fourth official.
Start from deeper, start from deeper.
Danso brings the ball forward. Going to give you the names and numbers of the subs that came in. As Daryl Kavanaugh that came in, number 10 for Lansdowne, as this one's launched forward, actually in his direction. Keeper comes out and is going to hang on tight, right at the edge of the area. Played out wide. Believe the other player who came in was number 28. Or excuse me. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to double check before I let you guys know. Played forward in midfield, picked up here. Danso in possession. Lansdowne looking for a way through, immediately closed down by every player for Schneider. And let's see if I can get a word. Hey, fourth. What number came in for Lansdowne?
Number 10 in, number 22 out, number 9 in, number 11 out.
Okay, thank you.
Drop. Don't start it. Drop. Ali, organizers there. Gav, just start the run from deeper. Let Poochie get in the can.
All right. Thank you for your patience there. Would not want to give anybody any wrong information. So that was number 10, Daryl Kavanaugh, is going to come in for number 22, James Boot. As Michael Danso, Danso brings this ball away. Played it in the middle, kept it nicely. Is this two for Schneider? Not quite. Excellent save. From point blank range, Dan DeMarco comes through for the team and keeps it a one-score game. The other sub was number 11, Liam Walsh. Wait for the corner here. Corner comes in. Heads rise to meet it. Schneider's able to keep it in play. On the far side. Ooh, both players go over, and that's going to be a free kick for Schneider. Other substitution that was made was number 11. Liam Walsh came out for number 9, Ali Dwaha. Schneider had an excellent opportunity there. Let's see what they could do with this one. Launched in, meets the head and meets the grateful arms of DeMarco. Did not have to move, planted himself excellently. And that was Kioso earlier that had the excellent effort that led from the back of that attack for Schneider. Still 1-0. As we are now in the 66th minute. Schneider out wide. Or excuse me, Lansdowne out wide. Played in. The hit is going to go up and well over. Great job to work the ball over. I believe that fell to Daryl Kavanagh, and unfortunately, that one just didn't come off the way he had hoped. We have a player down for Schneider. We're going to get a little 7th inning stretch action here for Cramp. Reminder, all you at home, stretching before exercise is imperative for peak physical performance. Wherever you are, under a blanket, by the fire, always remember stretching. It's a great way to stay in peak physical condition. And those of us that are out here in the cold, well, we're just going to do our best to stay in one place and be warm. Launched upfield, meets the head of a Lansdowne player. Then expertly guided back to Cook Jr. Picked up by Lansdowne. Played forward here. Cleared away by Schneider. And then brought forward. Lansdowne on the far side. Both teams are trading possession in midfield. Some Schneider player goes over, but looked unrelated. Looks like we're going to have a change for Schneider. Looks like it's going to be James Turpak. We'll wait to see who is coming out for Schneider. He's getting some last-minute instructions from his manager as Danso plays out wide, and Lansdowne will work it out again. Played forward towards Kavanagh. Kavanagh stays onside, turns around, is able to lay the ball off. But this is going to be called back for a foul, and now we will have our substitution. Substitution here in the 70th minute for Schneider. So number 2, James Turpak comes in, and number 3, Eob Matthew comes out. And that looks like it's going to be a defensive substitution as well. Danso meets the ball with his head. Played back to DeMarco. DeMarco releases, and now Lansdowne looks to play through the middle. Kavanagh Put upfield for the left wing, but an excellent play. Great tackle to take the ball away there from Schneider. Lansdowne in possession still. Gallagher. Danso. Danso again. Lansdowne have certainly been able to move the ball better this half, as exemplified by getting out on the wing here. That was number 7, Liam Salman, who was able to get out wide. And those were the kind of opportunities that Lansdowne really didn't see a lot of in the first half, just the 1 or 2. So we're going to have a player go over here, and I think there was a slight tangling up there. Didn't look like there was a lot in it. More players seem to be warming up for Lansdowne. Let's take a quick peek over at our chat, see how we're doing. "34 of us now online, including Juan, who says, "Come on, you boys in green." I'm sure they appreciate that, Juan. Thank you very much for being with us. We'll definitely ask you for your feedback later. You can find all of Lansdowne's commentary, videos, highlights on New Logical's website and on their YouTube channel. As we get ready for this free kick, let's see if we can see anybody who puts a hand up. Are they going to go for back post? Maybe. Swung in. Ali looked ready to meet it with his foot, but it just didn't fall to him. That's Daha, the striker number 9, who came in not too long ago. We're going to have another sub here, actually, for Schneider. Number 22, Warren Pereira, is going to come in. And I believe that is number 18. Yes, it is. Number 18, Dennis Cook Jr., who is going to come out. Ball is sent upfield. Kavanaugh couldn't quite get a head on it there, but Lansdowne are going to maintain possession through Danso. Iriarty with the ball. Twisting and turning and trying to find a way through. We're going to get one more substitution for Lansdowne here. Can Lansdowne find a way through? That one's for Daha. Nice turn. Kavanaugh meets him again, and now it's just Ali. Can he find the right touch? He can, but it's just not going to be enough to get past the keeper. Ooh, little dangerous there. Kavanaugh was sprinting like it was the last quarter mile of a marathon, or maybe not quarter mile, last 100 meters of a marathon to meet that ball, but he didn't get there in time. And now Lansdowne are going to have some problems at the back here. There's a 3-on-2. Can they work it right? Ball comes in, left at the top, and put wide. Well, win was the word from coach at the beginning of the second half, and that really would have been a solid exclamation point for Schneider at this stage of the game. That was number 7, Sebastian Das, who put it just wide. Might have had more time than he realized there. One more substitution for Lansdowne, number 21. Get you the name right now. Hey, what number came out for Lansdowne? What? 20? This is number 21 in. That is Lucas Haka in for Lansdowne. And number 20 Gene Marin out. More ideas for Lansdowne. More chances to try and find an equalizer as we're working towards the 90th minute here at James McManus Field. Free kick played over to Danso. Switching the point of attack here. Salmon lost the ball. Moriarty or Ariarty loses the ball, and then Pozo's going to bring it back up for Danso. All the way back to the keeper here. Danso forward. Forward here from Lansdowne, played it in the box, and that one's going to go out for a corner. Lansdowne jockeying for position here. Danso makes a move. Ali had made a move too, but it's going to come greatly into the hands of the keeper. Played forward here down the line, and that one's going to go out. Picked up here by Lansdowne. Down the wing, and that one's going to be driven out of play. Iriarty over to Danso. Over to Gallagher. Back to Iriarty. To Jacobs. And put out a play. That's going to be a Schneider throw. A little bit better there from Lansdowne. Kavanaugh insisting from his players, as is Matt Kane, the coach. They simply need to win the ball back in these kind of positions, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Kavanaugh slightly lost possession, tripped over the ball there himself. But admire the hustle as he gets back up and gets back on his horse to get back over. That ball's going to be deflected and put it in the arms of the keeper. Launches forward. And let's see, it's about a... Well, Lansdowne might have had a numerical advantage there for a moment. Excellent move. Lansdowne tried to work the ball over to Kavanaugh. And let's see if they've got any gas left in the tank to press. Well, enough to force Schneider to play the ball forward to nobody in particular. And they'll recover possession. Lansdowne on the far side, driving forward into Kavanaugh. Turns, not quite anybody there. Daha goes over, and that will be a free kick, but for Schneider. Starting to get into desperation time here for Lansdowne as we inch towards the 80th minute. Last 10 minutes or so. We've had quite a few substitutions, though no goals, and very interestingly, no cards in this game, although if that is my first commentator's curse, so be it. Ball picked up in midfield, played over, and that one's going to go out. And that'll be for Lansdowne, yes. Alexander Jacobs is going to throw in for Danso here. Over to Poso. Poso down the wing. Caught out by Schneider. Schneider on the far side, trying to play out of this press that is simply relentless. And they're going to be saved by a foul called for a push. Didn't quite see who it was rather. Danso comes to clean up. Important challenge there as he keeps the ball away. And let's see. That's going to be given for a goal kick. Danso keeping the ball away from Kioso there. Kind of like a bear on its hind legs fighting a dog with the size difference. Here's Danso again. Jacobs. Can Lansdowne find an equalizer? Do they have an answer here? Salmon. Played it in the middle. Very quick play here from Lansdowne as this one comes into the box. Meets Delhunt. Can he get a shot away? He can, but it's wide. He could, but it's wide, and that's probably the best opportunity that Lansdowne have had this half. And it's those quick passes that they were really looking to make in the first half that eluded them with the brilliant press that Schneider has put on. But for the first time, that looked very, very dangerous. And, well, I guess if it had to come at a certain point, now's not a bad one. Still enough time. We're going to get one more substitution here from Lansdowne. I believe this will be their last. Lansdowne win possession back. Driving is Kavanaugh out wide. Can they get a shot away? The back heel didn't come off the way they'd hoped. And they're going to be called for a foul. Looked like a hold there. Number 25, Yosef Afif is going to come in. We will see who comes out. Is number 13, Kyle Galloway, who comes out for Lansdowne in the 83rd minute. Schneider launching it forward. Dast on the ball there. He is the game's only scorer. Had the goal in the 27th minute that gave Schneider the lead, and since then it's been nothing but close chances for both sides. Close chances and offside calls is what I would definitely say has been the theme here. Played out wide. Ooh, a hand on the back there on Salmon. That's going to be called for a free kick. Ball goes out to Danso. Danso looking for an option. Leads Poso out wide. Poso, Kavanaugh. Tries to put the ball forward, but it's just a little too far in front there. Do want to point out while we have a minute here, I did mention that there were maybe about 10 or 15 people here, but there's always a good Lansdowne contingent. And there are several people here in Lansdowne gear, which is always nice to see. Lansdowne, of course, have a great home and away support. As long as the away is, well, not ours away, is Schneider. Pick up the pass here. That's Kioso driving wide. Cut out brilliantly there by Jacobs. 41 people online now, coming to catch the end of this one. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Played out wide for Lansdowne. Can they get the ball in? They can. This one almost meets the head of a Lansdowne player, but they're going to retain possession on the edge of the area. Selman driving in, driving to the end line. Can that one be kept in? It's going to be played out for a throw, and Lansdowne are going to have to act quick. Throw in for Galloway. Comes in. Ooh, great ball played in, but couldn't quite get it right there with the header by Lansdowne. Going the other way is Kioso for Schneider. He's got support that's coming, but Lansdowne did an excellent job of getting back quickly, and he really had no other option but to go back. That's going to be a Lansdowne throw-in. Jacobs drives the ball forward. Intercepted there, taken away. Taken away on the out wide by Schneider. They're looking for the dagger as Das brings the ball forward, out to the wing, played in the middle. And no foul is going to be called there. Schneider maintained possession. Excellent move there to get away from the Lansdowne. Kioso. Could this be the dagger? It is. Schneider with some Sunday night soccer specials. Clean the boot. Dust everything off. It's a 2-0 lead for Schneider. I'll say that's the 87th minute there, it looked like. And give them credit as everything from the high press to the excellent move to get away from Lansdowne defense has given them the lead that they have earned. Schneider going to look to make one more substitution here as we restart. And well, if you're Lansdowne, you got to be thinking, no use in holding back now. Over to Kavanaugh, all the way up. Played out. It's going to be a Lansdowne throw. It's going to be a double change for Schneider when they have a moment. But in the meantime, Lansdowne are going to look for something. Danso. Jacobs. Out wide to Salmon. Over again. Back to Salmon and then played up and in the air. Jacobs can't get there, but it will remain with Lansdowne. Danso. Pozo. Kavanaugh. Waiting for the substitution here as a foul is called. We'll have two players coming in. Number 10 comes in for Schneider. Number 16 as well. And exiting is Tomas Andrade Gomes, as well as Rio Kioso. And I will be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure that I have names for number 10 and number 16 on this roster. But if the referees say they can play, that's fine by me. Lansdowne are gonna, or excuse me, Schneider are gonna look to restart here, not in any particular hurry. Looks like they're gonna play this one long. Kavanaugh doing his best to pick the ball out of the air there. He's had a lot of energy since coming on. Ooh, a missed tackle there is going to lead to an opportunity for Schneider if they can get this right, but it's just too heavy of a touch. They maintain possession, the shot comes in, and it's going to be saved by DeMarco. Excellent job to, well, keep this a 2-0 game. Played over. Switching the point of attack here out wide. Salmon, ooh, through the legs. Nice little nutmeg. Oh, that's not going to be good. A red card, a straight red card for throwing the ball at the backside of a Schneider player is how Salmon's night is going to end tonight. Do hate to see that at any level of the game. I don't know if anything was said or if there was anything, just frustration boiling over. But there was no hesitation from the referee on that being a straight red card. We are in a stoppage time here. Foul is going to be called. How many minutes did we add? Taken quickly here for Lansdowne. Now playing with 10. Ball's played over. And this time no incident with a throw-in. Up in the air. Danso's going to look to clean up. He's going to put that one out though. Left it a little too far. How many minutes added? We've added 4 minutes. And we are likely into the third of those 4 minutes. Ooh, high boot called there. High boot from his Schneider player is going to give Lansdowne the ball. Ensuing free kick over to Danso. Out wide, I believe. Ooh, Schneider nearly got a hold of that one too. Kavanaugh trying to be a little cute with the touch there, but it's going to come back for Schneider. You would think they're not in any particular hurry, but they did have an advantage there. Schneider content to just pass the ball around. Are they going to go long? They will. Jacobs cuts that one out. And offside is going to be the call. And, well, up 2-0, I can't imagine that Schneider would complain about this one. Kavanaugh holding up well. Played out wide for Lansdowne. Kavanaugh again. Jacobs. Lansdowne just trying to make one more attack. Something that they could hold on to. Ooh, the turn there. Frustration's definitely boiling over on the pitch. Probably from both teams is, ooh. Daha had an opportunity there, but that's going to be the end of it. The final score is Schneider 2, Lansdowne Yonkers 0. Hard-fought game from both sides. Lansdowne looked from the very beginning to try and figure out how to play through that high press of Schneider, and they never really came up with an answer for them. And meanwhile, for Schneider, it was a goal in the 27th minute from Sebastian Dast, and I'm not sure I confirmed who the second goal was for. I could do that in just a second. But it is a clean sheet for Schneider and a 2-0 win. And despite some of the calls that went one way or the other and how they felt about it, they take all 3 points in this one. Lansdowne ended with 10 men. And we are going to end here tonight as everyone exchanges pleasantries and all. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. Would like to thank all of Lansdowne Yonkers supporters, all of New Logical, specifically the immortal Pat Murphy for bringing us on, from myself, Dave Einhorn, and my assistant, or really, I'm his assistant, Jacob, behind the camera. Thank you very much for joining us. From McManus Field in 10-degree weather, we wish you a good night. The final score once again, Lansdowne Yonkers 0, Schneider 2. Take care, have a great night, and have a great week. Signing off. Mike.